Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have an NA Sunday night fight for you. The first map here is Pry House. You're seeing an overview of that, followed up by our second map, Dunker Church. Gotta love it. Anyways, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can get raw gameplay footage of all the events we do, and you can advertise your regiment on our videos. And with that being said, our teams for tonight, for the CSA side, we have the A and V Nos. We've got I Corps, which is Andersons and Walkers. You have the Irish Volunteer Brigade and the Pennsylvania Army. For the Union side, you got 2 Corps, which is 5th Virginia and 6th Louisiana. Then we also got Cecil Brigade, which is Twin Banners, 59th New York, 1st Delaware, and the 5th North Carolina. So it's going to be hype here. Got a 190-man server, both sides. Pretty even artillery-wise. Union has taken 7. Confederates, on the contrary, taking 3. Anyways, what is happening over here? What? I don't even know what I was hearing out of the corner of my ear. Anyways, we don't have frontline reporters tonight. Earlier today when we were streaming the EU Historical Rules event, my laptop was having a fair bit of issues. Granted, there were 350 players, and I think that's the first time my laptop's done that in over 10 days, so maybe you just need to get back into things. That's not how laptops work, but I'm just going to say that so that it makes me feel better about it not working earlier. But anyways, we'll get that fixed, and we'll try to get that cooking for broadcast later this week. But besides that, Pry House is a relatively small and simple map indeed. This server, you see 350 players now. We don't have 350 players, but they're now in the game, which is nice to see. There's debate on that. I am anti-larger pop servers, but that is the discussion for the simple time. But now we must focus on Pry House. Generally, strategy for this map, it's very simple. Confederates need to push up, take the point, force the Union to come at them, and then bring everyone's tickets down, and eventually capping on breaking or knocking your opponent the last stand and winning. Confederates can sit back and shoot. However, it's very hard. Both sides have a nice little defilade. When you look above, it's flat. When you go down in there, it is very curvy. As you can see, these Union guys cannot see the CSA guys in the distance. And if you look at the CSA side as well, they also have their own defilade, which makes artillery a little iffy. They gotta time their fuses right, and that ain't always an easy thing to do. Now let's look at where the Confederates are planning on going.
I wouldn't say that, but some would say A&V is the best. Some would say they know.
Well, you heard it here from Mr. President Knockoff, Mr. Trump, as the A&V nose is on the right side, engaging with some Union forces, kind of cutting back to the center. You got PA there with I Corps to their right. Actually, this is IVB. I saw I Corps guys on the bottom here, but it looks like they're kind of extending themselves. Look up those 2 guys there, and I Corps holding back here. Sitting and shooting for now, but let's see what Union's doing at 6LA. Looks like Company C up here on this right side, and then more 6LA. Holding here on the left side, I see Deco. I also see 5th VA. Oh, he died. That's a shame. Artillery. And here is 5th NC. You also got the 1st Delaware, 59th, and Twin Banners up here with 10th South Carolina. I didn't mention them. They're an Australian group. It's nice to see that. I remember when I was... where's 5th VA at? It must be in the mix here. But anyways, I remember when I was active playing War of Rights, the IVB that I was a part of, we had an Aussie group. They joined a specific company, and it was a good old time. IVB is pushing up, getting a little further aggressive, but again, using those defilades as cover. Not really anything more. So, that is Pry Forward. I mean, House. We're close to Pry Forward. I don't know where I'm at. I mean, I really don't know. What the heck? Mustang! Running about in the field. I mean, because that's Burnside's. Pry is somewhere up here. I think. Somewhere in that direction, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, A&V kind of getting pushed back on the right side. CSA PA has actually pushed up the point.
You suck. I don't suck. You suck.
Every time I go and watch Ninja shoot as an officer, I always catch him dying. In this instance, it's because of Huncho here. So good job, Huncho. Huncho is such a great scout. Some may say the greatest. 39 minutes on another great shot from Huncho, but CSA capture point, and I mean, similar to Hill's counterattack, this is CSA strat. Union's going to hold back, preserve their tickets. CSA definitely has a ticket advantage. It might not look like it on the top. However, attackers always have the advantage. CSA has more tickets, so Union's going to sit back, try to preserve their tickets and their defilades that they have across the whole map. And CSA has to draw them out. And you draw them out by capturing the point. So, we'll see what Union does. You generally want to try and retake the point as quickly as possible. Because here's the thing, right? As the defenders, your primary objective is to get that black timer to 0. As you can see, that black timer is currently not moving at all. However, everyone's still dying, so both sides are still losing tickets, which is not good for the defenders, right? So, they need to either retake the point quickly for that reason. The other reason is the roles are flipped, so CSA is now considered the defenders because they're holding the point, which means that they can hit last stand, and if Union recaps while they're in last stand, they can win the game automatically. Obviously, I don't think we're going to see that here. Haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if we'll see here. We got 1st Delaware, 5th NC pushing up here, trying to take point using the stone wall as cover. However, there are simply more CSA guys on point. All these CSA guys here are on point. Union using that stone wall. As you got I-Corps guys, Anderson's brigade holding up here, taking some shots. And point is drastically going back in Union's favor. As Union, I think, get enough guys to push on point. Looks like IVB might have fallen back on this side. Yeah, they fell back over here. But what the heck is happening there? Well, that's something. So we'll see if IVB pushes up. They're probably on point, is my guess. Points are really deceiving in this game. Although it says it's right here, it spans over a weird area. It's not like a perfect circle or square or tiny area. No, it's really weird. You can go down the road a fair amount. That's the one thing I wish spectators. Here's the 5th VA. But interesting. 2 corps kind of splitting up across that stone wall. Point still going in Union's favor. And it looks like CSA is perfectly fine letting the Union trying to take the point. Looks like they're perfectly content with this. I mean, this is great. Sure, CSA's down on a fair amount of tickets. However, it's drawn the Union out. It'll be interesting to see. Union will most likely fall back. Again, their one priority is to preserve tickets. But CSA is already up entrenched in these positions, so I won't be surprised if we see CSA start to recap right away. I think that's faster than natural decap. But don't quote me on that.
Die in line, not skirmishing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they can barely hit jack shit. This fucking Johnny Rev can't get his eyes checked. He's too fucking poor.
And just because you said that, watch what happens.
If that ain't the truth. The guy next to him died.
Oh, you're welcome, Yeet.
Keep those barrels hot, boys.
So, CSA, I mean, they're down on tickets. They're not in a bad spot. They got to keep up the pressure. Union is probably had some guns up here. They gotta. Oh, let's see how this goes.
Welcome to 7Z Elite Skirmishers.
So that killed maybe a guy or two, but look how far that fuse was. That shot way over. I don't know if that was the goal, but certainly still not a lot of damage. Points. Yeah, I think that's just natural decay right now.
You can see better on the right side.
And so Union has spread themselves out very nicely against. So CSA's not capping yet. Maybe they're waiting to push the Union down to engage before recapping. They got plenty of time. But obviously the concern is you don't want to take too much time. Well, there we go. That was the right fuse. So, I mean, server pop up to 200 now. If you're ever wondering who's hosting the server, by the way, look at the names in red. Actually, though, I think this is the 5th NC, maybe the 5th NC server. They got a good bunch of group. Like, look at even I have admin out here for some reason. But that means I could change the weather. Anyways, 36 minutes left.
We'll just stand next to each other.
The Confederates almost down to engaged. Union's up by a good 4th of morale stage right now.
They're moving left and right.
If you want to know these certain percentages, you can look at the blue and red bar underneath the text on top of your screen about already.
Dumbass.
Actually, I don't know which one of these guns hit that good shot. It's probably this gun. I've never seen the Union use artillery on this side of a wall, though.
Oh, half a tip right. Like barely a tap right.
I got you now. What that look like?
Because I will say,
That's what it looks like.
Union guns are located over here. They do have one gun here. But, ooh. I don't know why, CSA guns, I don't know why you're shooting all the way over there. You know some CSA pushing out. You got 6 Georgia here.
Right here. I'm gonna use my tampon to beat him up. Let's go.
I'm ready to die.
But 10 minutes in, the pace for you Confederates is kind of slow. That shot hit a tree.
Holy
Why
shit,
are
that's
you
awesome
crouching
job.
with the
You
flag?
fucking
Sketch is
rat.
basically a C company.
Hey, you got a nice wrecked.
Go left,
You got a
go
nice rack.
left, sit to left.
I company is still mustering, so they're not even a real company.
I love when people get in a fight with a wall.
Yeah, where's that flag?
Confederates about to hit engaged any moment now. PA is shifted from the center out the right. I don't get the point of I don't know, sitting and shooting for a long time unless they're trying to knock them to engage before capping. I don't know. The CSA has not been winning the gunfight this whole round.
Keep your heads down, y'all.
Loaded.
Let's see here. I mean, Union's just playing this as you should. They're actually, aggression from Union on this side is a bit far. They've been here for a while. I like what Killer's doing here. So CSA has their own death blade on this side.
God bless us.
That soldier protecting the life of his officer. Killer missing that shot though, so maybe it wasn't worth protecting him. But CSA's using the death blade on their side, starting to get good shots. Force Union off this side. It's a good approach, but Confederates go down to engaged.
Yeah, we can. They're right there, boys. Look at them try and kill you. Oh, fuck, they're close. Look at those fucktards. Woo!
So a couple more Confederates coming from the wall over to this side.
Shoot them as they
prairie dog.
And so, I mean, a bulk of the Union over on this front. Engage with them. I mean, you have a fair amount of Union on this side. See how good this volley is. That missed everybody. You see all the bullets here. The effects from them, but that didn't hit much. Maybe one or two guys I see dead on my screen. 3, 4. I don't know if they were dead from that. Oh, rip. Rip bozo.
Yep, if they want to come up, just shoot them.
I mean, these Union guys should not be doing that, but
Independent fire if you see them. Enemies on the right side as well. East.
like how both sides are kind of just sitting and aiming at each other right now, waiting for the other side to go over.
Nice.
How'd that artillery got? Artillery shot hit there and knocked that guy down. And A&V is going to try to charge these guys out. They're definitely outnumbered. And the rest of Sussie's collapsing. When we look in the distance, CSA is starting to push down the road. And it looks like they're going to try to cap point while forcing Union down to engaged.
Shoot that bitch! Shoot that bitch!
And this should push him down. Union starting to countercharge up in here. You got the 59th pushing up on the left. 2 Corps on the right. Union hitting engaged.
What are you gonna do?
That was a interesting charge. Killer though. Dies. Cross guide. Dies.
Hold air, fire, fire, fire!
Boy, you're fun.
I don't know. Maybe the point was to sit here and cap.
Bottom of the road, south, A&V, move south.
Draft base.
Union actually pushing out now, trying to get I-Corps out of here. At least 50A is.
This is called the hook, motherfucker! The hook! Goose hook! Goose hook!
But 50A is going to get wiped here. I don't know if 6LA. I do see some 6LA guys, but a good chunk of 2A or 2A. Good chunk of the Second Amendment getting defeated over here. 2 Corps. I don't know if they didn't see all of them there, but that's a good ticket gain for the CSA. Granted, Union has tickets to burn. CSA cap. Union winning that charge need to push into point right now.
Enemy southwest, in the open, top of the hill.
I don't know if 2 Corps didn't charge I-Corps over here. The battle might be a little different here. I mean, Union could have swept in here without much resistance. There is some CSA spawn starting to move down the road, though. Approaching the point to defend. They're just trying to find... They're not in a bad spot, the CSA is. They're down on tickets, but not in a bad spot. Jeez. I don't know whose artillery that was, but... Oh. Took a while for them to get up.
Hey guys, you're getting killed from your left flank while you're crouched. You're killing our tickets. Thank you. Fire down the stone wall to the south. Light them up. Fire straight ahead of us to our south. Fire to our south.
And so 59th looks like they're pushing up here. You know them, you love them. Red's up here. I see a more Sussy regiment pushing up here as well. Union trying to use that point as an anchor to hit shots from CSA. I-Corps getting pushed back. They're falling back as the point is going in Union's favor right now.
Turn around, you got it.
Hey, wait a minute, why'd you say my name?
Show him the true cannon hole.
Cannon hole.
So, really, it looks like Sussy. I don't know where 2-Core is.
CSA Southwest.
But only part of the Union is up here, trying to retake the point. It looks like they will. Ticket's definitely getting closer. Not by a whole lot.
Holy shit. About face pull. Let's go.
Let's go, lads! Let's go! Hold it north!
Interesting.
Crouch, crouch.
But
Right here.
Union what? I'm shocked the Confederates let him take. Oh, Ninja missed. Come on, Ninja.
This will be the greatest charge America's ever seen.
Let's go, boys! Let's go,
Ninja getting some reinforcements here.
The liberal Yankees won't be able to deal with this charge.
And CSA getting flanked in from both sides. I think their goal is just trying to knock the Union down tickets. Yeah, but the Confederates go down to taking losses. That ticket differential that I thought was there a moment ago is now completely... This flag bearer's got to run. I don't even know who that was, but he had to get out there.
Look at this man! What are you hiding for, mate? Come on!
Get those flags, get those flags up and over, boys! Oh my god.
Wipe them, boys! Wipe them! Look at these fucking cunts here! Why'd you bang that boy? He didn't make it!
No! I think that was the meow guy. Oh, it's CSA here. Actually, Union's sticking them out and went down a good amount. I will say, the start of those red and blue bars that you see when a team goes to a new morale stage, the bar is full, similar to how CSA's is almost full right now. I will say, the beginning of the bars always go down slow. So, Union is up probably by a fourth of a morale stage right now.
Great push!
Like we said, baby, shock troops.
There's your cock now, son.
What are you laughing at?
There's your cock.
I'm sorry, what?
Pen and fire, boys. Light them up, light them up.
This man's so interested in where your country is.
The War of Rights game chatter is something of a uniqueness. Some uniqueness. Anyways, 6 Georgia, you got them pushing along this side here.
Taking fire northeast. Just a tick right of northeast. Put it on him.
But CSA, once again, is capping the point. I mean, this was really the map. This is Hill's counterattack, but a smaller version of the map.
Watch your northwest. Watch your
Well,
northwest.
that happened. Was that friendly? No, it wasn't. I guess that's the one nice thing. I wish I can see team kills. I wish spectators could normally see team kills.
Back to the main line, let's go! First bat, back to the main line!
Anyways, Union team kind of holding back. CSA not capping, actually. CSA has 26 minutes to knock the Union down, 2 breaking. It's definitely possible. I don't even know what's happening on this side. But CSA is not capping. They could very well be thinking Union might want to push us in the last stand, so we're not even going to try to risk capping the point. We got 26 minutes to shoot them down. 26 glorious minutes of watching gunpowder be exploded per shot.
Don't walk away.
Fucking die. You boys ready?
Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna angle this cannon, get it ready, so that when they charge, they have to run over a fucking grenade of case.
I like it. I like it.
We're doing fine, just we're doing great.
I finally learned what shell and case was. That was kind of cool. I feel like if I describe it though, I'm pretty sure shell was like the normal type of thing, but case you just add a little bit of extra stuff in it, and then it's more shrapnel, more explodiness, basically. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to be wrong. Anyways, CSA starting to push up this side. And Union go down 2, taking losses. Oh, they're charging, actually. Well. That hasn't exploded yet. There he goes. Union getting the shots, falling back. I mean, that was pretty well timed. The CSA is going to turn around and collapse. Union from the left side of the map, collapsing on you.
Right flank, right flank.
Step back, step back. Kill him.
Shoot him. Oh, don't fucking stab me.
Step back if you're loading. Don't have like it's your first day.
And it looks like Confederates are... Oh my goodness. Over the top? I feel like that's the name of a video game. And the Confederates knocking the Union down a little bit. Confederates going down. They're still holding here for a long time. Nice shot. This guy's just infinitely trying to stab at a wall. How did he miss that? It's really weird. You can miss point blank shots in this game. Nice artillery. Confederate. Oh, I don't know if they wanted to do that. Let's see. Well, I don't see anything in the chat indicating that they didn't want a cap, so it looks like they did. And CSA pulling back instantly, so maybe they want to draw the Union out, let them recap, and then push in instantly. Anyways. Union are recapping, Confederates reforming up for the most part back in... What the heck? What are they doing back here?
Don't leave me here.
That's really interesting. Anyways, Union recapping point. I think Confederates want to use this. I mean, Confederates might just swing out instantly. Who knows, though? Confederates almost down to breaking. Unions will go through this stage quickly, though. So, Union retakes.
Why would they ever cap like that? Like, what?
They want to be done. I love this line. Get your full kits if you don't have them.
Fire, huh?
You lost his head.
So let's see what CSA does. I mean, this round, even though CSA is down half a morale stage, it's going to be interesting, right? Once Union gets down to breaking, Union is going to pull out from these positions, and they're going to hold on the point of contention.
In their def-led northeast coming up.
Which at that point, it's going to be a close melee shootout for the rest of the game. And it's the question at that point is, can the Union hold?
Why are you so slow?
Spurioid.
Actually, that wouldn't work, you fucking retard. This is Latin, this is fucking English.
No, I'm not saying Spuria. I'm saying Spuriax.
No, you were saying spurioid.
I was saying spurioid. Oid.
Spurioid,
Like the
yeah,
typical...
I fucking know what you meant.
Totally different.
But I'm just saying that wouldn't work because my name is Latin, so that would make sense.
I'm using English. I don't speak Latin.
Yeah. I thought you
Ego lingum latinum nun studio. I just said I don't study Latin. In Latin.
I missed my shot, I said to that man right there.
Well, that was something. You know, I haven't taken an English class in a hot minute for school. I don't know if I ever took one in college. I don't think I did. But that's why we go into engineering, because math is cool. But anyways, Confederate's almost about to hit breaking here. Union falling down, getting there to breaking, but I mean they're sizable lead right now, so it really depends.
That ass is mine now.
This is going to be a very close match to the end. Yeah, I mean Confederates have to find some way to get the Union down. They have to outpace the Union at some point, or win a charge and cap when Union goes down to breaking, which could be a considerable amount of time. So with that all being said, CSA is, I mean, they got time to shoot this out, but the thing is they have not been winning the shootout. I've only seen this a couple times, but the shootout is going in the defender's favor right now. CSA hit breaking. We'll look at the ticket balance for Pry House here. It's 17% in the attacker's favor. I never understand why in this map the shootout is always in favor of the defenders. I guess it's the attackers need to deal damage so they push to worse positions, quote unquote. And the Union's got this nice little defilade here, so who knows, but maybe that percentage is off. Who knows?
I got him.
Wow. Great kid. Don't get cocky.
But we'll see what Confederates want to do. I won't be surprised if we start seeing some pre-capping here from CSA, especially when Union gets close to breaking.
Trumpy is beautiful, man. It looks like Pickett, except for with like black hair instead of blonde hair.
Nice shots.
Regardless, CSA, I think that's just natural decay on the point. Don't necessarily know though. We'll see in a moment.
The left side of this line is taking exceptional casualty. Recommend
Yeah,
you
CSA's
form
back out.
up on the right wing, right of me, and you find a hole, and you can find a place you can kill the cops.
Find a hole and stuff it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's either Confederates are gonna. I don't know. Confederates are gonna have to win a charge or find some way to catch up in this ticket loss. It's gonna look for a moment, especially because CSA just hit that new stage that they're catching up, but they're not. I-Corps is doing some 6 GAs pushing up here. I mean, I really want to know why.
I'm joining you in this expedition.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you're all here! Oh, oh my god, I can't believe it! Wait, did Timmy die?
Who from Union is? So this is a good idea here. Some 5th NC guys making sure the point is capped. Don't let the Confederates pre-cap. Obviously, it's a good idea. I don't think it'll work though, just because Confederates have a lot more guys near the point. And the odds that they get shot Rip Ninja will be pretty high.
Hey Tiger, how would you describe your quality of life since the end of the trip?
Dude, I want to kill myself.
So, would you recommend that everybody goes on the trip next year?
Well, yeah, everybody should go on the trip, but afterwards you just want to die.
That's so true. Can you tell me why you want to die?
Because I'm not with the boys right now.
So true, so true.
Wholesome. That is the most wholesome thing you'll probably ever see in a War of Rights. I'm kidding, by the way, but that is a wholesome moment. So,
Play the game in person, you fucks.
so Union's about to hit breaking. Confederates would, in theory, start pre-capping any moment now. I don't get why I haven't seen a lot of pre-capping.
Why were you kneeling? You took me an extra 5 seconds to spawn in. 5 seconds.
I mean, is CSA going to pre-cap here? They got to pre-cap. I think these guys are moving up to pre-cap.
I'm gonna keep you in skirmish.
So these guys starting to pre-cap. This is going to draw the Union in. At least it should. Union's either they're gonna sit back and hopefully let the CSA cap before they hit breaking, or they're gonna rush in to prevent this from happening.
I know.
I mean, it's a risk. And it looks like Union's taking the option to let CSA try and cap. It looks like they're not going to do it. So Union looks like they're starting to get prepared to hold the point. 2 corps kind of pushing around to this left side. I remember back in the day when you could not see the percentage bars. Such a glorious time. Strategy in War of Rights over time has significantly decreased, in my opinion. So, anyways. CSA.
Our cannons have to do the work. They have to hit the guys that we can't see.
CSA are keeping the pre-cap going. Union's finally going to move in here. They can set some. Oh.
Oh my god.
I mean, Union should for sure go down. And I mean, if I were CSA, you might as well get in the action here. If Union pushed themselves out on the point, go in. There they go, they hit breaking. I think CSA should have charged in a little sooner when Union had a lot less guys here.
Light him up.
And point is going in Union's favor. Union holding a nice line on point. I don't know why we're playing Lacrimosa. Lacrimosa? I don't know how to say the word. Union's holding very well, though. You do have some CSA starting to push around the side here. IVB is trying to get shots on these Union guys who are holding on the outside of the wall here. Good chunk of them there.
Get the goddamn colors out! Get him out!
Shoot that fucker in front of us.
They're not charging, Zach.
Moving back.
I know, we just fire back!
On left side of the
On this side, south, southeast.
Ireland, Florida! Northwest!
Holy shit!
Keep the flags back.
Get on the other side.
Oh, who's that officer? Let's see what he does. Misses. Hits. Hits. Hides. Misses. Gets killed. Rest in peace. We got another officer to replace. Dies. IVB pushing further out to the right. Trying to hit shots. Look at Dirt there going to get the flag. What a guy. CSA and VPA pushing their guys on the point now. Point going in favor of CSA.
I don't know.
That's a fast decap right there. Just going to force the Union to push back up. And you can see you got Souls here from the 6th LA pushing his guys up. Ninja's rushing in. I think he got 1 kill maybe. CSA is capping point right now. IVB, I don't know, maybe should converge on point. Most of the Union has kind of fallen off and is inside the stone wall right now. The Union's going to try to charge in. IVB looks like they're pushing up on the right side as Union is slowly making their way down the road. And I think CSA is going to take this. The rest of CSA starting to pour in though. Holy crap, CSA just outright won a charge. I don't know, they just outright won that position. Union's down on tickets too, wow. That was a drastic change. That was a big turnaround. Good job, Doug. Anyways, yeah, really generic Pry House. But good job to the CSA. They did exactly what they need to do. I mean, Union was doing pretty good. I don't know what happened there at the end to cause them to lose so many guys so quickly. I have to watch the footage again. But why does that CSA victory look blurry? Anyways, good win on part of CSA. They did what they need to do. I mean, we can watch this, but again, Union have very good defensive positions on this map, so you have to cap force them out. That's what CSA did. I mean, Union was kind of quick to retake the points too, which was very good to see. I'm surprised Union didn't get a little more aggressive when CSA capped on breaking, but I mean, CSA just encircled them. But regardless, with that being said, we will see you in round number 2. And here we are with round number 2. We're still around 200. The imbalance, not so great. It's about 14 here. Looking at artillery, CSA taking 3, Union taking about 9, which most certainly helps with the balance as of now. Oh. Numbers are dropping anyways. That's that. Union artillery, it looks like they're all poised up and positioned here. A little interesting position. They can roll their guns up here to this hill, obviously being stopped by CSA. General strategy for Union on this map as the attackers is what they're doing right now. Biggest thing for Union is they need to find a way to get behind the CSA in their woods. Once they do that, it's very hard for CSA to push them out, especially when they're down by a good chunk of men. So IVB is holding up here. IVB with the first shots of the battle here as I-Corps is to their left. You got 2 Corps up here taking shots first. 59th behind. If I were Union, I would just keep pushing this. It looks like for now they're just going to sit and shoot. More CSA reinforcements pulling over to this side. Generally, you'll see CSA try to hold up on these fences. At least I used to see that a lot. But it's not a bad idea to hold back into the woods. Sure, you're giving up ground. However, Union has cover coming down all these fences to here. And it's not a bad spot for CSA, but Union has cover. Whereas here, it's very hard to see where the Confederates are at. They're in the smoke, there's trees, bushes, shade. Shade's really big in this game. I mean, you can't see anything in that. I don't know if you can see the guys dead center of your screen, but they're very hard to see compared to the guys in the light. I mean, you can definitely see the guys' heads by the rock smoke period, and the whole body's visible. Then on the left side, CSA artillery is located here. We do have the 59th pushing down this side to get some side shots on the CSA. So first Delaware here as well. And so with that out of the way, Union is kind of forming up here in the wood line themselves, kind of, if you even want to call this a wood line. Twin banners pushing up as well. And CSA is shifting accordingly. As Union's pushing more towards the point, I'm talking with my hands even though you can't see me. But as Union moves further and further to the point, this nipple position can be very hard for the CSA to thwart if Union gets there. A and B is actually holding up here, and they're kind of cornered here. Union's going to try to hit this.
Oh shit! Should have shot us. We had the chance, you fucking idiot.
Of course, Union can get behind the woods, but also this is a very powerful position. It controls the point, which is right here, by the way. This is making me want to play the game right now. I played a downtown match a week ago. That was a week and a half ago, and that was a lot of fun. That was probably the first like war rights event I've played like 2.5 years, and it was a lot of fun. It's very nice, a very nice and relaxing game. Which there is the Steam Summer Sale. It's 50% off right now, so go get the game.
Don't shoot me, lonely.
If you don't have the game.
Hey, you deserve it, you rat bastard.
Fucking do it then, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll stab you with my dick.
Oh.
You ever been stung by a dick?
Oh.
What do you say, fella?
Call my hoe. Tell her she owns her cry.
Anyways, Union's down a fair amount of tickets right now. But that doesn't really matter because obviously Union has had to push. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Go, 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 go.
So Union's now going to charge into the woods. I like it. CSA is spread out most CSA to the right of Dunkirk. And it looks like IVB is going to charge these guys here.
Charge these nuts.
You missed your shot, you suck. You missed. Oh, you missed again, you suck.
And PSA is being wiped
Come on. Who's next?
as Union is pretty much defeating the team in detail. CSA pushing from the far side of the map, though. You got A and B up front. I-Corps out in the woods. Ticket gap definitely getting a little closer. As Union pushes towards the woods, you can see on the top right.
Countercharge to our front.
Forward now! Forward! Get those colors on, go!
And Union slamming into I-Corps right now.
What are you doing? Oh, God, me, buddy.
As this ticket gap has decreased. PA's here as well. They're definitely outnumbered.
There's a whole other line here.
Holy shit, Zap.
So, although Union may have lost, is this, yeah, it looks like a Union flag as well. Oh, is Shrimp going to save it, though? No shot. Stormtrooper, look. No way.
Get him.
No way. Promote this man again. I know he's a brigadier general, but promote him again.
Come on, Chip, come on.
What a save.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then go chase. South, light them up.
Oh. Rip.
Hey, get the flag. Bring that flag here. Get that flag here. Bring it here. Get the flag.
I'm not picking
Bring
that
it
up.
this way. Bring it this way. Bring this way.
Lonely, damn it.
Come this way. Come this way. Bring the flag. Quick.
Alright, gentlemen.
Quick. Run. Ah!
That was a way to give instructions. So CSA have pushed Union out of the woods except for one man, and that one man is Articus from the 1st Maryland. We've seen him a fair amount. And look who it is. He's here. He could spawn in a kill streak for all we know. Anyways, CSA have pushed Union out of the woods. Very good on CSA's part. Union still has a hold on that right side where they started, and Union respawns moving in very quickly. But I mean, the pace for Union's phenomenal right now. Both sides about down a whole morale stage. 10 minutes in the match. You cannot beat that. So we'll see what Union wants to do again. It looks like you have 6LA pushing down that left side.
Kyle. What the fuck? I love you, man.
Carl's a good guy.
And the 59th kind of pushing down that way as well. CSA is really just moving with the tide. I don't even know what's happening there. Union actually the first go down to engage. Not a bad position for Union though, even though they're down on tickets. Not the end of the world.
I want to block you guys.
So, with that all being said, let's see. Union drastically pushing their, I think most of their team is going to the nipple position again. CSA is trying to counteract this. As you got the A and V up here, like last time,
Hold the
holding
fence.
against the whole Union team.
Hey, if you can pick off their officers, that's bonus points.
Hey, hello, friends. Hey, fuck.
Pick off their officer.
Oh, you missed. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh, you got one.
More Union starting to pull in from a distance. As CSA finally hit engage.
Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed.
To the church.
Killer has survived for a long time. As more Union pushing up this way. CSA starting to push up on this front, kind of holding where the Union's at. They might swing in from behind. You do have IVB here shifting away from the fence as we see Union kind of pushing straight towards the church. Artillery's been overrun, Shiver Me Timbers. And you have A and V who fell back, kind of holding here. 6LA is continuing to push. And they might cap, I don't think they will, but it's a possibility.
Get some cover, get some cover.
6LA.
Hey, grab your flag. Open up.
So CSA trying to exploit this position as best as possible can be hard. Union actually charting what 6LA is against IVB.
Oh my god, you saved my life!
Yeah, I got long speed. I'm sorry.
And 6LA, holy crap. Oh. Hey, I'm so used to feeling about CSA that I thought they won when I saw the rebel flag. Anyways, IVB holding down more numbers. But CSA has kind of encircled the Union holding up here. Union has kind of equaled out the ticket mark a little bit. As CSA is just putting pressure from all fronts. And because the CSA is so very spread out, the Union is going to try to defeat them in detail right now.
Get up there, boys. Try to stay together. Try to stay together. Let's go.
Don't you guys run away? What are you doing?
Snake round.
What's up, dumbass? You want to battle on?
And I-Corps here going to try to hold against the front of the Union team. They're not going to have much success. As Union pretty decisively win that.
Push the woods, push the woods. Advance southwest!
And so Union's going to keep pushing through the wood side here.
Feed it into the woods now.
Yeah!
What the heck?
You do your job. Shut the fuck up.
Enemies south-southeast. Enemies south-southeast.
Everybody has such an epic penis.
Right here.
Oh, great. I have company A. Hey, Zap, I got you.
So 15 minutes to the match, and pace for Union is phenomenal. They're inside the woods right now. Do have a Union company moving out this way. I'm going to guess 6LA. Yep. They don't have a flag either, so Hopefully they can communicate with their friendlies where they're at. PA is kind of on this side here, as CSA has once again gonna have to try to push the Union out of the woods.
How deep we going, mate?
9 inches at least.
What? Reform here.
You ask too much. Rally!
Rally it up, boys.
I love you.
Right here.
I love you too.
I love you.
Can't move.
Zap, recommend we push the flag.
Straight line.
I can't hear you, mate. You say it the other channel.
You sound like a fucking idiot.
What?
CSA is actually down on tickets now. Oh my goodness, admin for.
Everyone teabag the flag. Teabag the flag. Teabag it.
Let's go. Quiet
I told
again.
him to turn around.
Quiet again.
Nothing poor about this bitch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk.
Oh, here goes Union. They're going to continue their push through the woods. All right, this is what Union needs to do on Dunkers. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I mean, where is CSA? They're about to meet up. The CSA, oh my goodness, we can really talk here, right, guys? CSA is together. Oh my goodness, Union, first line, they're getting shredded. I think they may have saw us, he says. So, Confederates have taken losses here. The fighting's kind of turned over to this side. You have 6LA, I think, in the distance there. But I think CSA is once again going to hold this. And so, Union's still engaged, knocking some guys out at the church here. They don't want to cap.
Get out. Pull out. Pull out.
And Union hit taking losses. You have a couple Union guys back over here.
I'm out of spread shit.
Why is Zapstar still alive?
Why are you up here?
Why are you back here, mate?
Officer.
Those flags if you still got stamina.
Fuck you, Yankee. I'm teabagging your flag, you bitches.
You
fucking bitches. I'm pissing
I
on your
recorded
flag,
that on metal
you
TV.
motherfuckers.
I recorded that on metal TV.
They did it back. 6LA is really the only group you have up here. It looks like they're engaging some shots and then falling back. They do have a flag. Is it theirs? Nobody knows. Or at least I don't know. They probably know.
Go, go, go.
It's a fit and see guy with the flag. So we'll see. But this is looking like a Union victory so far. I see no reason to say the contrary.
What? Are you around me? Bro?
Anyways, let's watch the CSA for a minute. 6LA's falling back to where their friendlies are. A and V looks like they might be trying to pursue here.
See on the right here.
And they're gonna kind of match the Union here, based on movements.
Sprint, sprint, sprint. Wrong killer. To the right.
Looks like they're gonna fall back, maybe into the woods. Rest of CSA, on the contrary, I-Corps pushing up. A little spread out. Got IVB up here on the right side. Union artillery is pushed up to the top of the hill. Killed two guys. I don't know where those two shots went.
Salty, 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 salty.
But Union's gonna reform and they'll hit him again. Let's look at it from Union already
Load
perspective.
correction. Load case. Transition to the right. Engage enemy on the nipple.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fire. I was gonna zoom over there. Waiting for someone to aim here, or rather to fire. Oh, I thought that guy in the middle was gonna fire.
Battery ready?
Oh. Let's see how they do. Misses! fire this other gun. This is perfect view. Viewing for artillery carnage. Oh, he was just team killed.
Pick up that flat.
Down it. Oh my goodness, Union's doing Pickett's charge. Alright, dang, that artillery did not do anything there.
Yeah.
But here comes Union pushing across the open field.
Also, the Patriots, bro. What are you, British?
CSA starting to respond. You can see him kind of collapsing towards the center here.
Bring it up. Oh yeah, a little bit west.
And Confederates. Well, at least A&V, I'm pretty sure. Most Confederates falling back. A&V pushing forward using the snake fence here. They got the cover of the snake fence, but Union's got the definitely to that. Hey, you can barely see a good chunk of those Union guys. Most of them holding behind.
You saw that, guys, right? See the blood that came out of him?
I have a missed input to give you, Joe.
So we'll see what Union wants to do. They have time to shoot him down. They've been winning on the aggressive part this whole game. So it can be done.
Jimmy, once you load it.
Well, that's the thing. CSA has been them that has been spread out. Oh, what is? Oh, this is. Oh no. They got. Oh no. Oh no. A&V just got wiped.
Oh yeah, just accept your death. That's a hero. Hey, Fly Boy, you know there's no point. Just accept it. Just accept it. There you go. Hey, what are you assholes doing? That's why you missed.
And IVB is going to try to hold CSA, or USA rather, sorry. They might be able to. A lot of the Union guys don't have shots, but what is that flag off in the distance? Oh, it's a Union group. That makes sense because this Union group looked tiny. I didn't think A&V wiped that many. And Union are able to win up there. More CSA starting to collapse from the far side of the church. You do have 2 corps trying to flank around. I wish they would have gone in maybe with Sussy, but regardless, it is what it is. We could very well see CSA at breaking here. In this charge is what I mean. 2 corps holding out in the open here. There's a little position here that they could hold, but regardless. Maybe it hasn't worked out for them earlier, which is why they're holding out here. I mean, they're not really using the caissons as cover.
Get your loads. Get your
I mean, they're right there. CSA dashing in from main right now. Union doing the same. They charge. They probably don't know that most of the CSA team is not here. But now they are. IVB back from the dead in an instant. And now the opportunity is temporarily gone with CSA reinforcements up there. Oh, they didn't even get their loads or bayonets. That's why they got up there so fast. And that makes sense. I mean, CSA is about, granted, whatever Union does, they're probably going to win this game. Doesn't really matter. CSA are breaking. I'm just surprised they didn't charge. They got artillery here, though. Just kind of surprising. Union's starting to shift over to point. Red leading that effort. Star behind. And Ninja's going to try to stop. I think Union artillery just killed Red. Yeah, Red was team killed. Such a shame. So Union's capping point right now. CSA's kind of hunkered up. They're going to have to charge out in the moment here.
I took the credit for it.
And A&V is going to try to put up shots here on this front. For some reason, Alex Jones is talking over here. With dark music. There's also NFL theme song.
Oh, he's dead.
And so point is going in Union's favor right now. Yeah, there they go. IVB's charging out right now. I think they pushed out 6LA, but you still got Sussy to deal with.
You missed and I get.
Point going back into CSA's favor right now. A and B charging on the top left against the 59th that's holding over there. You can kind of see who's winning. Union has more bodies on point. Union held the charge. And CSA has more bodies on point, but Union won that charge. So Union's starting to counter charge here. 5th and C is anyways. Union's going to hit braking. Doesn't really matter. Confederate's almost at last stand. Point going really in favor of Union now, and I think that should be the match. Well, similar to last round, Union just played Dunkers exactly how you should play Dunkers. Just outmaneuver your enemy. Which it can be very hard to do with these higher pop 350-man servers now. But, I mean, I like it. I don't think CSA is. I mean, they got a good chunk of guys. Looks like they're going to try again. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I mean, a lot of these guys are just sitting back here. They're mostly spawning in, but that should be the round. Yep, there it is. So that being said, a good win on part of Union. I mean, similar to last round, they did exactly what they needed to do for that map. So, really done well done on part of the Union. Confederates just lost in the different areas. They let the Union into the woods. Union just outmaneuvered the Confederates. And I mean, that's the thing. These maps are made for these smaller server sizes. And so I really wonder what it'd be like if this map had a 350 pop. But I guess we'll see what that is like someday. So really well done on part of the Union. Good job from CSA round 1. This was a very generic night in terms of strategy-wise. But very enjoyable to watch. A lot of funny moments. It was great to see. We're going to try post-game interviews now. So we'll talk to leaders about strategy and more. I hope you stay tuned for that. And we will be back with the post-game interviews in a moment. All right, here we are with the post-game interview for tonight's NA Sunday Night Fight to kind of recap what happened tonight. So the first round was Pry House. CSA won that pretty normally, as one would expect. And then Dunker Church Union won that as expected. I mean, that's how both maps normally are from what I see. But anyways, we got a couple leaders from both sides to talk about strategy and more. So we have a couple guys from the Union side tonight, and we're going to go through and introduce all of them. So first, we have Zapstar.
Good to see you, lads. Zapstar, the first man, as well as the twin banners.
We got Jigsaw.
Good evening, everyone. Jigsaw, First Texas, also the twin banners.
We got Huncho.
Huncho here, 5th NC, promoted to captain just yesterday. My knees hurt. My mouth has got lockjaw, but I'm here. I'm ranked up.
Congrats. We got Red.
Red here, 59th New York.
We also got Star.
Howdy, folks. Star here. Brigadier General of 2nd Corps, commanding officer of the fight in 5th Virginia.
Sheesh. And then we also got Howie.
What's going on? Captain Howie, commander of Carpenter's Battery within 5th Virginia, 2nd Corps.
And then representing the CSA tonight, we got the one, the only Ninja.
I will represent the Union. I represent the Union. But tonight I played as Confederates, PAArmy.com.
Indeed. Killer was A&V. He was on CSA side. He wanted to say, as his statement for tonight, A&V knows I have no regrets. That's what he had to say before we get going.
A&V knows and Marlon.
He doesn't even know how to wipe his own ass.
Anyways, so let's go to the first round, Pry House. CSA, Ninja, your side was attacking, so we'll start with you. What was your strategy to attack on Pry House, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
Let me tell you what we did. We had some guys on the left. We had some guys on the right. And we decided to keep capping and drawing out the Union from their. I think the Union played Pry House actually exceptionally well today. Just happened to lose it right at the end.
Thank you. It
Maybe
was
a
my
little
whole
bit of
plan that I came up with.
miscommunication.
Yep. Thank you. It was my whole plan I came up
Let
with.
him talk, lad. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Well, whatever it was, where they were formed up in the defilade and where they were able to military crest, so to speak, shoot us without having to pop up and down, and they were very accurate with their shots. They played it really well. Unfortunately, we were better.
Thank you, Ninja.
What is this? What is this?
What is that? For anyone who doesn't know, Red keeps changing his background. But yes, USA side, what was your strategy to defend on Pry House, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
Red, do you want to go first, or should I?
I'll go first here. So basically, our strategy going into it was to keep Sussy on the. Can't look at myself. Hold on. I'm stuck on my screen. All right. The strategy for us was to keep Sussy on the left side of the map, Union left, where there's that little defilade area and there's that corn and the fence there. So we wanted to keep Sussy on the left side, and we wanted to keep 2 core on the right side and the similar defilade and on that like rock area on the right. Reason being, playing super passive and super backwards does not work for the Union on that map, because they can just push up on either side and then you're stuck in your spawn basically. So we wanted to keep them back, keep them stuck to their half of the map at the very least, and we just went from there, reacting whenever someone called something out. I think we did a very good job, but like Ninja said, end of the map came around, and unfortunately, CSA had a good positioning on us, and we got torn up. Yeah, Zap.
I'll yield to the staff. Someone's talking about the right side.
Oh yeah, right side, second core over there. It was basically just cresting volleys the entire time. 6LA made a lot of movements around. 5th Virginia, we had a smaller infantry line tonight. And it was basically just peeking up and taking shots as best we could. CSA's artillery was dialed in. I have to say I spent the majority of that first round on my ass. It was rough, but no, it came down to it towards the end, and yeah, like Red said, we just kind of got tore up on point there. So.
It was a great fight from both sides. On the left, especially, we had a lot of fun because I don't know who it was for the CSA, but they kept sending a unit through the corn, trying to swing around us, and every time we had to react. Shout out to FNC. Yeah, swim banners, us and Delaware kept going over that fence, shooting them up. They would run away. We'd go back to our spot on the hill. And big shouts to 5th NC for maintaining the center, basically, because they were kind of our maneuver element for Sussy. Anywhere we needed them, it was 5th NC that we were sending out, whether it was to recap the point with a couple Delaware guys, or it was to help out 2 core on the right. It was just basically 5th NC maneuvering back and forth between the middle, right, and sometimes left, and then Delaware, 5th, 59th, and Maryland, Florida, just anchoring that left side for the entire game, basically.
Yeah, I give props to Wilhelm. He doesn't really lead much. He stopped leading after Zapstar shot him in the face on Nicodemus Hill one time, and
that did happen.
It's his first time back. Yeah, he's
oh my god,
he did good. He did great. Yeah, that's like I told him, that's a hard map to win, especially if that's your first time in a while. It's like you came close.
He wants to disappoint Zapstar. Sorry, go ahead.
If I can publicly apologize to Wilhelm as part of this interview, I did level my pistol and absolutely call him an utmost failure in front of the entirety of the team and shoot him in the back of the head and then assume command of the 5th NC.
Yeah,
about a year and a half
ago. That video.
I feel very bad.
I don't know who had.
Welcome back, Wilhelm.
Yeah, welcome back, brother. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't necessarily regret it entirely.
God.
Now,
the only other thing I would go for Zap. Sorry.
What I was going to say is Twin Banners with 1st Texas right beside us. They are part of the Twin Banners at this time. We're working on a new name to try and encompass that unit. We operated on the far left side of the Union. We were the closest enemy to, oh God, goodness. We're the closest allied unit to the enemy on that left side. Whenever you lads pushed up to try and counter us, we're the ones that slammed that fence first. We called in reinforcements repeatedly from 1st Delaware as well as the 59th New York. Repeatedly when you did try and push. However, each and every time, you met nothing but lead and bayonet steel. However, later when the round started to go against us, you lads successfully, as in the CSA, successfully managed to close that ticket gap. Repeatedly, time and time again. And then, when we got to the final stages of the round, we were in breaking. You did an outstanding job. An outstanding job. Not only having better positioning upon us, but also inflicting more casualties. We did our best. And tonight, I take my hat off to the CSA for having fought well and fought hard. And won.
Huzzah.
Yeah, exactly what Zap said. The only thing I'll add is that on the Union side, I will say that the reason we got so close is because the communication was top tier. Shout out to Core and everyone on Sussy. The comms were like on point. Anytime we had to get stuff done, it got done. And everybody was just back and forth pretty frequently. And there was never like a silent moment. It was just constant kind of check-ins and people going, yeah, we're good, or hey, we need help, and calling out whenever they made movements. And that was really what let us just that and staying calm for the most part. Because I think we played a very cool game, like cool-headed game on the side of the Union for 95% of that map up until the very end. So shout out you guys.
Cool.
Yeah, we did. I did. I do publicly apologize. I lost my cool a tad.
No,
bit.
I did too. Come on.
I don't know who I yelled at.
Steam chat. They're panicking right now, guys. They're yelling at each other, guaranteed.
We were a little bit. I was yelling at 2Core. Apologies. I was dead and I didn't know where you guys were, and you guys were there.
Let me give full perspective right in this moment. Red shouting, "Where the fuck are you, 2Core?" Essentially, right? And I'm up there, still alive, fighting. And 2Core, I look to my left, there's 2Core. I look to my right, there's 2Core. And I said, "Red, they're right here."
Where the fuck are you?
I was
Red was. Yeah, he was dead the whole time.
Wagons. Where are you, 2Core?
I fucking love you, 2Core. Great work.
I will say for the end of that first round, it looked like Union was together and very organized. It was very well most of the round. In the end of the round, I just turned. It was like, where'd the Union go? They disappeared. It like, I don't know how it turned so fast.
We were all dead.
Yeah.
Fucking ball is what happened to the
Yeah,
Union.
that's true.
Fucking ball.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, let's go to round 2, Dunker Church. So Union was attacking. Union won that round. So I guess we'll start with you guys, Union. What was your strategy to attack on Dunkers, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
You never believe this. It was to go right.
I didn't see that coming. I saw you
And
all
not
go
only
left.
go right.
There wasn't a minute we held still on that map.
That's so true.
That was a big part of it. We originally planned to go right in a set of like 2Core goes far right, and then Sussy kind of goes more like middle right. But we found when we started going there, the CSA had abandoned that fence line. So we were like, oh, cash money. Let's just all go far right. They set up a little thing in the woods, put some great shots into us. We were down on tickets for most of that game. Huge shout out to CSA. You all played great. However, like Ninja said it so eloquently before, just not as good as us, and we were able to take it back. Really, the Union, all we did was move that whole game. It was just constant maneuvering because CSA was playing a great game. They held us to a good distance at first. We had to kind of get a little creative and try to draw them away from the right side, and then like consolidate everybody on like one unit on the right to try defeating in detail to get those tickets back. And I think that kind of worked out for us in every charge. But ultimately it's Dunker Church, and CSA can only do so much, just like Pry House. And they played great. They played a good game. I think everyone played great tonight, and that was a lot of fun to be involved in.
Ultimately, I just went full Commissar mode. I was like, we can take these losses. They can't maintain the advantage.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny. It was a fun engagement in the woods. Like the only time we were in the woods, we ran into their whole team, just Sussy itself.
No, I did.
I think
fun.
Ninja.
Just moving
Ninja
all
shot me
as a
down.
crew there towards the woods. I enjoyed that a lot.
That is
Howie,
something
I know
that-
you were out there fucking shit up too.
Yeah, so for both maps, actually, surprise, surprise, the strategy for Battery, there was no strategy at all. So
Good.
It was just get the guns into a position to where we can fire. So, like on the first map, I had a gun on the left side of the wall, one down the road, and two guns covering the right side of the field. And the same with the second map. I brought my section brought two 12-pounders up to be able to perform cresting fire on Dunker's Church. I know 5th NC, Captain Hobson, I know he brought two guns up to bear on the enemy. And it just became, I don't want to call it a shooting gallery because there were times where one of my men pulled the string and eviscerated old Colonel Red over here. So
yeah, they got me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we're gearing up for a beautiful charge.
Count as a miss.
There's a point.
we turn around, me and Zap start.
Hold on. I'm only tracking we killed Red.
Howie, let me cut in there if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
There's a point where we're about to make a large thrust, and Red tries his best to stop me. He tries his best to stop me as I'm leading the line forward, and he says, "A whole right flank just got cut apart by artillery." And I said, "I don't fucking care." We go.
No, Zap, you we're about to make this move, right, to charge this guy's at the beginning on the right side. We get smoked by friendly already, and I turn around. All my guys are like, "Yeah, Red, we're all dead." I have admin, so I see in the chat just a fucking wall of red text saying "team killed by, team killed by." I'm like, okay, I see what happened here, and I'm like, Zapstar, they just got hit by Artie just got us, and he goes, "Oh, great," because I think you thought I said.
I thought you said they got them.
Yeah, and so you go, "Oh, excellent, let's go." I'm like, "No, Zap, turn around."
Too late. It's too late, Red. The blood loss is on
me and him both turned around. I said, "Oh fuck."
There's blood in the water.
Yep.
All right.
I
can't stop.
And I hear Huncho, and it's like me, you, and Huncho get up to the rock. We're like, "Oh shit, they're there."
Yeah, they were like, we were holding that. We held that rock there like a motherfucker. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, we won that. Yeah, we won that one engagement. Yeah.
Blood was in the water, Red. You can't stop me. All right. You just
Tonight's,
can't. You can't tell me to charge and then turn around.
Tonight's Dunker Church really showed the two-handed nature of artillery, because the same individual that pulled the string and killed you, Red, is also the same individual that pulled the string and deleted an entire CSA line. So,
no backsmack to that, lad. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, my guy Shaw got like
not
a
at
video of y'all walking it in on the fucking the nip.
Yep.
Like I seen like 4 hits and then red baloney mist everywhere. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was definitely
I'll just
like I said, there was no strategy. It was just a panic. Everything's a panic on Dunkers because the cannons are too far away, at least on Union.
I'll never forget the moment where Red's trying to stop me, and once I recognized he was saying that the friendly Artie had just annihilated a portion of our line.
Yeah, because I think I told Red, I was like, "What do you mean they're dead?"
I don't care. We have to go. It's too far back. We must.
Delaware was there, then Delaware wasn't there, because I know they were right behind me, and that's when I felt the fucking shell hit, and then we looked back like, "Oh fuck, everybody's gone."
Listen, they went to the Hans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Zap tell me, "Let's go," and the next thing I know, I'm laying at the fence dead.
That's how it goes.
Indeed. So, Ninja, what was CSA's perspective for defending the Dunker Church and reacting to the ever-changing battlefield?
That's exactly what we did. It was an ever-changing battlefield, and we reacted to it. I thought very well, especially in the beginning. When they full sent to our left, Union right, we originally had just IVB on the left and First Corps on the right, and so we needed to get a whole bunch of guys from the right to the left really quick, and so IVB did a fine job holding off the Union on the left side from the woods. I went over immediately from the center once I saw they were full sending left and helped them. So sometimes the CSA likes to go all the way to the road and try to push back that Union advance, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and when it doesn't, you pretty much lose the map right there. So what we were trying to do was avoiding losing the map in the first 5 minutes. We sat back in the woods, shot them. The idea here for the CSA is to keep the Union out of the woods for 45 minutes. If you can do that, you can win the map. If the Union gets in the woods, usually you lose. We did a pretty good job for at least half of the map, keeping the tickets close and not getting wiped. But you have to play perfect for 45 minutes on that
You do.
map, and we had a couple of mistakes here and there. And that's all it takes. I think we overall did a fine job. Strategy wise, it wasn't a bad strat.
Wanna watch?
Agreed.
And
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
we'll get them next time.
Sorry, it's falls into my house.
Right.
No, you're good. Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
Ninja, I agree with you. I think you did an outstanding job as a Confederate team.
Yeah, I would say it was a lot fucking closer than it usually is. Kind of like the Prior House Wars.
Again, like I said before, and I went full commissar mode that round. Like they can't take these casualties. We can maintain the advance. I don't care if I lose repeated engagements. I'm bleeding them white. That was the whole strategy there, and we did it.
That's
and ultimately,
my
that's really
strat on that side.
standard Union strat. Yeah, you know, for that map, we bled them white, and ultimately, it was a victory.
Yeah, Duncan.
Yeah.
One of those maps, the CSA cannot afford to take casualties, and
It's
the
a
Union
dog.
can just throw them away.
Agreed. And Red has a cute dog. Confirmed.
That's a cute dog.
It was indeed a cute dog.
Bubby.
What's the dog's name?
It's Bo. Bo, you want to say something?
Rough.
Yeah, take me
He's just
outside.
happy. He's just happy. Bo is a solid man of the 59th New York.
Aw.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fist bump. Fist bump. Yeah, there it is.
Anyways.
Gentlemen, ultimately,
Yeah,
all I
any
got
more
to say
comments?
tonight.
Any more comments?
All I got to say tonight. CSI played very well both rounds. It was an honor to fight against you. I look forward to fighting against such a stalwart team again in the future. It's never fun to stomp an enemy into the dirt, and we didn't do that tonight. We really didn't. Tonight, it was two great matchups with multiple great regiments on both sides. All great regiments on both sides.
On both
And
sides.
it was very fun.
I do have one, maybe two good clips that are going to go on TikTok. At Jigsaw TX. Please snicker at me now.
No, the snicker at Red. Not you.
This is War of Rights Tinder right now.
Name's Red.
Anyways.
I look forward to seeing your clips, chick.
Anyway, yeah,
That's my
one
dinner.
of them
Post
I'm
them in
debating
the
putting it
War
on
of
there.
Rights media. Post them in the War of Rights
Okay,
media.
I will.
Yeah, it's a
one
good
of them
one.
I'm debating whether-
Jigsaw's yeah.
I was going to say one of them I'm debating whether it's going to go on there because it's somebody running up, yelling at Zapstar to shut the fuck up, and then they shoot him.
That's
And
a
then
good
I
clip.
immediately come up beside him and shoot the guy in the face.
That's a good clip.
I didn't even hear that. That's good.
Good clip.
Yeah, that was during one of those last charges on that first map.
So, any other comments?
It was a fucking bloody
Good
fight. The
games.
melees were
Great
fucking
games
always good.
tonight. Good games tonight. I love you all except Ninja. I love him the most.
Anyways, thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Everyone in the post-game video interview and all the regiments will have a link to their Discord or social media platform that they want in the description. On top of that, we have our Patreon, our merch, and Discord if you want to support the channel more. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for more, and we will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody.
Black.com.
PAArmy.com.
Black.com.
59ny.org. 59ny.org.
Good seeing
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Discord.gg/twin banners.
Cut the recording.
There we go.
Cut it.
Yeah, it's
Cut
not
it
cut
before we
yet.
get more
Good night,
crazy.
everyone.